Hello crafty peeps, this is Ilona and welcome back to my channel. I have a project today for you and it's a pocket letter, and this one is for Bonnie. She's having a challenge and it's pretty much over, just a few more days. But I really would like to send this to her because she's been an inspiration for me from the very start that I was on YouTube. So Bonnie, I hope you like my project, and she's also the one that got me to doing a little bit more shabby chic, because I really was more of a vintage person, and now I think I'm a bit of a vintage shabby chic kind of style. Because I'm not really a pink person, I more like the blues, and shabby chic was always for me attached to the soft pink colors, and that was not kind of my thing. So, but I'm learning to love them just a little bit more. My pocket letter, well, I still have the problem, I did not find any pocket letters or any pockets to make my letters with. So I again had to be creative, and this time I used this. Does it get in frame? Well, it's kind of a magnetic sheet that you can put in your binder, and it's in pretty sturdy plastic. So that's what I used, and of course it doesn't have any pockets because it's one sheet. But that was what I had at hand, and since the last time I used a photo sleeve pocket, I thought the sewing works, so I'm gonna try it on this piece also. And as you maybe can see, this time it did not work because this part was attached to this part. So when I sewed a straight line here, it acted as a perforated line, and well, I just had two pieces in my hands when I went through it. So I knew that would not work. So you in America have this fuse tool to make these pockets, and of course I don't have a fuse tool. But I was thinking, what can I use that I have around my house to get the same effect? So I immediately thought about my husband's, what is it called? I looked it up on Google Translate, and it says soldering iron. So that was what I used to fuse the plastic together. It didn't work out really well, like it melted on some places if you kept it on too long, or it was too hot. It melted the plastic, so I would not recommend it. It took me a while to get it fused, and it was a pain in the you know what. So if you have a fuse tool, use it, and otherwise keep to the sleeves that are intended for these kind of things. But since I didn't have them, I needed to make it work. I glued the bling sequence ribbon on top of there so it wouldn't show. And for the rest I also used a lot of images from the internet that I printed out on my computer. So when I sewed it and it fell apart on me in two pieces, I still wanted to use it, so that's why I came up with a plan to attach them together with this piece of fabric tape. I also knew I wanted to have a big panel because I wanted to gift her some die cuts, because She commented on a few of my videos that she doesn't have very many die cuts, and she loved my my card so much, so I wanted to include some die cuts for her, and that's why I needed a bigger panel, because this is one of the die cuts, and obviously that will never fit in such a small pocket. So this is just a cutesy page that I made. So these are all prints from that I had on my computer, saved on my computer, and just put them in as decoration. And then we go to this side. This one has a little envelope where I will have my information in, my letter, and I made this cute little shaker mason jar to give it some little extra. I just liked something dangling on there, so I attached it to my envelope. So here are the die cuts that I wanted to include, and the back is just papered. And then we go to this side, and this side is actually a bit of everything that she likes. She told that she likes shabby chic, she likes Marie Antoinette, she likes Parisian, she likes angels and cherubs, she likes birds, she likes vintage ladies, all that kind of things. So I just went with it and tried to put in something of everything. So this one has just a printed journaling card, and I put this little angel. When I was young, we had we called them poetry albums, and it's kind of a friendship book. You gave it to your friend, and your friend wrote a little rhyme in it, and put in all these kinds of images on the other side, and it just was a fun thing to do. And so these are vintage poetry album pictures, images. We could buy them in sheets. I'm not sure if you know it, but well, anyways, so these are some of my vintage ones that I still had. So that because she likes angels and cherubs, I put it on there, and I love this journaling card. Those are really my colors, the blues and the. And then the next one is yeah, kind of Parisian and kind of Marie Antoinette, and a bit vintage because I like vintage. And then we have this image of a dress form, and it says Paris on there. Then we have an image of Marie Antoinette, this beautiful image with a corset, and then a vintage lady, because she also said she liked vintage ladies, so this one is because of that. And then I will show you the back with my goodies. I'll put it in frame again. So here I have a button card with 2 buttons from my wedding dress, and then I have this pocket with some more angel images, my favorite tea, green tea, and then a pocket with die cuts, mostly butterflies from doohickey, and then I have this corset with this sequence ribbon. And on the last pocket I have some fences, also from the doohickey dies, and on most of them I stamped some kind of vintage stamp, and this one I put this cute little angels. So that's my pocket letter, and I hope you like it. This is not handy. Oh, I know, I put it in the wrong pocket. It's supposed to go in this one. That's why it's not working. So it needs to dangle like that. So that's my pocket letter for Bonnie. I hope she likes it, and I will mail it out to her. And thank you all for watching, and have a great day. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them below, and I will answer if I can. So thank you all for watching, and have a great day. Bye bye everybody.